When we hire someone to do work around our home, we often go through a lot of steps, right? It's a process to make sure the person is qualified to handle the job.
That's right. And crazy as it may seem, there's sometimes that it gets overlooked, and that can be an expensive mistake. The same thing when we hire a contractor to install or service any appliance.
The question is, how can we ensure we're getting the job done right? We went to our expert in appliance and home electronics, Bekins, to learn more. When you hire someone to repair or install an appliance in your home, you just assume that person is licensed, insured, and trained to get the job done right. But that's not always the case. So we are here at the Bekins Operations Center with Scott to really talk about the reality of those situations.
It's kind of a secret, Rachel, that the appliance industry isn't licensed. Now, that might come as a shock to a lot of people when they hear it, because they think about other areas where they get services from, like a builder or an electrician or a plumber or an attorney or realtor, and they think that those are all licensed positions, which they are. And licensing helps to make sure that that customer is getting a qualified person that's gone through training, been tested to make sure that they have the skills to deliver quality service. Unfortunately, in the appliance business, there is no such licensing. So you don't have that assurance that that person coming to your house knows what they're doing, was trained properly, and is a capable person.
So we are here at the Bekins Operations Center, and I know that this is a place that was built specifically to support the entire process that you have in buying an appliance, making it a quality experience. So you do things like training and repair right here on site.
We do. When we built this facility, it was really important to me to have the space so we can train our people properly. Because when you have an unlicensed industry, the standards of the quality of your services become your standards, not the state's or licensing board. It's all about how well you do it. And there's a wide gamut of choice between doing it as inexpensive as possible or as well as possible. And we choose to do it as well as possible. And one of the ways that we show that is by the commitment we made with this facility here and how much time and effort we put into not only training our people, but making sure that they are the kind of person that when they come into your home, you can trust them. They're going to care for your home, they're going to care for your family, and they're going to care for your product, and they're going to make sure it's done right.
And you may think, wow, you know, that would not be the best scenario, but we even know that situations like that have happened right here in West Michigan.
Unfortunately, it has, and Wood TVA did some segments on people who had service technicians come for recalls on their washing machines, and they were Dish Network technicians. They weren't even appliance repair technicians, and they learned how to do the recall through a YouTube video, or where there were actual technicians working for an appliance manufacturer as warranty service that were convicted felons that really had no business being in people's homes. And at Bekins, you're going to get a Bekins technician with a Bekins uniform that is a full-time employee here, trained to make sure it's done right.
You brought up the appliance manufacturer, and I know at Bekins, part of delivering excellent service is working with brands that have similar commitments to yours.
You're right, and there are manufacturers like Jenn-Air that also take this problem very seriously. They do that through making sure that they provide us with the technical training necessary, not just for service, but also for installation. In fact, they have a program where the customers who buy Jenn-Air get an extra year warranty free of charge when they have a certified installation company do the installation. Now, that's what we are, a certified Jenn-Air installation company, so that it's installed properly, so it works properly, and Jenn-Air knows how important that is. That's why they give that free extra year warranty to their customers.
So there's a little bit of a peace of mind to know when you're working with Bekins or you're working with a Jenn-Air appliance that you have someone looking out for you.
You want to make sure that the place you're buying your appliance from is concerned about your overall experience with that appliance, not just when you purchase it, but for the life of that appliance. Because you're going to need some services of installation and repair. You want to make sure that the standards of those are up to what you expect.
When you think about it, appliances are big investments in your home. And when something goes wrong, you have someone coming inside to your most private place with your family right there.
You're exactly right. When you have somebody coming into your private home, you want to make sure you know who they are and that they care about why they're there.
Well, thank you for allowing us to stop by, Scott.
Thank you, Rachel.
We are here at the Bekins Operations Center.
Wow.
You know, a lot of this is information that we just don't think about, especially when we make a purchase, about following through with that whole service install component of it. So the bottom line is, if you're in the market for a new appliance and you want to skip the hassle of working with multiple companies, it does pay to check out Bekins.
Yeah, and Rachel, I know that you shot the story at the warehouse, but their showroom, it is amazing and extremely interactive.
And they allow you to try everything out, learn about many of the appliances right in the showroom. And by the way, they're conveniently located with locations on 28th Street in Grand Rapids and Washington Avenue in Grand Haven. Yeah, you think about just what an important investment you're making.
Right.
Of course, you want to make sure that everything lasts as long as possible and it's installed and maintained properly.
Right, and they carry a wide selection, something that would be maybe on the more affordable side to all the way up, luxury items. But they bring a good point. When we recently did about grills, what you need to know about grills, maybe you spend a little bit more, but that grill may last you so much longer, 3 to 5 times longer than the grill that you would get at a big box store that is really just going to be a few years, and then you're going to have to get another one anyway.
Yeah,
and
it
the
really
food's
is
going to
an
taste better.
Yeah, it's a great investment, and the people at Bekins, they really tell you how to use and
They
maintain
do.
this and make sure that you're getting that longevity that you deserve.
They have a level of expertise that doesn't come along with most places.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. So we have a lot of 8 West straight ahead. Don't go away. We'll be right back.